talented. And then here's the thing I thought they did a really good job of is with their inside pressures, their linebackers they brought down. There's a lot of guys in there. There's not many holes, and we were running sideways. And, I thought we did, we popped a few here and there. And against a great defense like that, you got to stick with it. You got to hope you can hit some holes. Tyon had a nice hole on that one. George Jordan had a couple nice holes and some good runs, but you're not going to let's line up and do that consistently. So we tried to stick with it when the game was in hand in the second half. Obviously got to get away from it a little bit and go to more, trying to spread them out a little bit more. And then that helped either the fact that we didn't hit many plays on the perimeter early in the game, so now they can continue to load the box up. So we got to hit more on the outside. I think, that we hit some in the second half, but we didn't do enough early in the game. I think we loosened them up a little bit.
Tyler Hudson did have a big game.
Yeah, he did.
But you got to have somebody else.
Yeah. He had a big game, but Amari's still hobbling out there a little bit. Braden is in the slot there. It's tough to get open. Marshawn. That's about all we got right now at this point in the season. And those guys, they were tired there in the fourth quarter, and we're trying to get open, and they're playing man, and it's hard. It's hard for us because we don't have anybody else to sub really. And kind of got wore down that way in the second half. But we got to regroup. We got to get healed up. We got to get some guys healthy and be able to come back and play a tough NC State team as well.
Scott, how confident are you that these guys will be able to kind of flush what happened today and get back to the way you were playing during those 4
Well, I still think, we did some really good things tonight. We'll try to look at those things and say, created some turnovers and kind of had a couple more as well. It's a big play right before half, I think, when they fumbled and we almost picked it up. And then they hit Shipley to get him on the PI down the sideline. They ended up scoring. That was a huge play right before half, I thought. So there's a lot of positives to take from this game, and we come back. We get to play back at our stadium next week, and, senior day, so we got to regroup.
I guess how much do you look at that stretch where you guys, were going through an ACC play, then rattle off 4 wins to give you confidence that these guys have that right mentality to be resilient?
We didn't win tonight. I told our guys the outcome's not what we wanted tonight, but we came out and we played hard as you can possibly play. And we didn't quit. And when you can keep doing that, you're going to give yourself a great opportunity to win football games. And, and that's the most thing I'm proud of the most with our guys. A lot of these teams we're playing, they're good. It's a good football team right here, 9-1, top 10 team in the country. Everybody wanted to write them off last week, but they're still pretty daggone good. And, and coming in 80,000 people in this environment right here, it's pretty sweet what they got going on. You still got to go out and you got to make plays. We didn't make enough tonight. We got to go make more next week.
Coming into the game, you guys were down 2 running backs, then you lose your quarterback. How does that just affect what you call an offense and just the overall, feel for the team?
Yeah, it makes it harder. This time of the season, you're running out of guys. And hopefully we'll get healed up a little bit more this week and get some guys back. But our guys that are playing, they know they got to be in great shape. They know there's going to be a long game. They know they got to go out there and make plays, even when they're tired. And hopefully you've made enough plays along the way to where the fourth quarter you just don't have to go out there and just, everything's to try to go back and win the game. You hope you're staying on course of the game, and that's really what we have to do in these next 2 weeks. Keep it on track, keep it within reach right there, continue to battle, and then try to finish them in the end.
Scott, what did you think of Shipley's hurdle? It looked like MJ was in pretty good position to keep him out of the end zone.
Yeah, Griffin comes down, kind of ducks his head. It's a great play by Shipley. He's an outstanding football player. He's tough, man, extremely tough. You go watching the film all season long. Most backs can't make it through a season like that, and he's out there every week, and he's returning kicks. He's one of the toughest players in college football right now. I think he's got a lot of ability, a lot of talent. There's a great individual effort by him.
You did force a bunch of fumbles tonight.
Yeah.
You just didn't get them all. One of the 2 of those. Just talk about some of those missed chances.
Yeah, what that means is we're swarming. We're going after the football. We're hitting hard. You got to love to see that. We're one of the best teams in the country when it comes to takeaways, and we showed it again today. Had some more opportunities. We didn't get it. But we're going to continue to play that way. Got to continue to play aggressively. It gives us a great chance to win games. And that's the way we want to play. And we didn't come up with it tonight, and I don't think it was the defense's fault the way that happened. As far as they forced turnovers, they gave us opportunities, and we didn't go down and score. We didn't capitalize on it. We just couldn't make enough plays on offense. I think that was probably the biggest thing tonight.